I will now begin one of the key things that Business Today has put together. If the World Economic Forum is celebrating 50 years of existence, Honorable CM, the India Today group is also marking this year as its 50th anniversary. And it's a legacy that the entire country is proud of. As our chairman, Sri Arun Puri, has spoken about in the past, it is for India. It's not just an India Today group thing. You here are back, and that is also a great thing to commend. And for Business Today, which is the business product of the India Today group, we are celebrating our 34th anniversary. So I'll request Sri Naidu Garuji, Prahlad Joshi ji, and the chairperson of the India Today group, Arun Puri ji, to come up on stage and unveil the 34th anniversary edition of Business Today. A round of applause for this. What you see on the cover is Young India, Young Bharat. A special Andhra Pradesh focus section. 40 pages on why Andhra is the speed state of India, not just the sunrise state. It gives me great honor and pleasure and privilege to have you here, sir. I begin with a stock question. How does it feel to be back at Davos? You built the India story here in Davos. What is different? Not just the presence of the US president, but what have you felt and picked up?
From 1996, I am coming here. Even so many media persons and also politicians and also industry have seen. In the beginning, nobody used to recognize Indians. That was the story. Today, everybody is acknowledging, everybody is recognizing, and also everybody is saying this is India's time. That is the biggest transformation we have achieved under our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I am proud to be an Indian.
And I must ask you this. You are also the country's senior most chief minister. You became chief minister in 1995, just before you came to Davos for the first time. What brought you here? At that time, as you said, nobody even recognized India as they do today. What made you in 1996, almost 30 years ago, believe that we need to be in Davos? What is it that brought you here? What was the dream that you had then?
That was the beginning of Davos. They are 50 years. This is nearly 30 years back. Generally, I believed this is the place where I have to learn and network and also implement in India. 1991 economic reforms, mid-90s, first mover advantage of technology. Then I have to market. That is where I marketed, I attracted investment, I learned things, and I am very fortunate at that time under Vajpayee ji leadership. You are aware, first United Front government for a short time. After that, Vajpayee. Under his leadership, we have done so many reforms, even technology, even road infrastructure, airport infrastructure, so much of development we are able to do.
You know, the reason I asked you that is because in that period, you were initially called CEO of Andhra Pradesh, CEO of Hyderabad, CEO of Andhra Pradesh, and many thought, can a politician be a CEO?
No, they have given award also Times of India. That was the problem.
Yeah, you got
at that time.
You got several awards, in fact, as the best business leader. But it was very odd because many Indian politicians would meet businessmen behind closed doors. You were one of the first politicians who was ready to reach out to business out in the open. And proud to call yourself, if people called you CEO, you had no problem with that.
Not only that, why we are differentiating with businessmen? Through business, they are able to do some work. nation building. Through politics, I am working for nation building or servicing the country. Why should we differentiate? Everybody is working for the nation. That is how I used to work from the beginning. Never I have any reservations. Openly, transparent way, I used to deal everything.
You're also the founder of Cyberabad, and I don't think there was any city at that time which had a tech appendage named to it. Imagine Cyberabad being called that. But today, I want to focus on the business part of it. A year ago, you had companies and conversations with Cognizant, for example, and other companies. And we see that a lot of that is getting executed on the ground. Why I ask you this question, sir, is that a lot of MOUs do get signed, but we see years in them actually translating. What is it that you are doing differently to see such speed of execution on the ground?
No, earlier I used to work ease of doing business. 14, 19, 4 years we are number one. Only 1 year we are number two. That year Gujarat was the number one. Fortunately, our Honorable Prime Minister is not there. So that is an advantage for me to compete. Today, I am moving speed of doing business. I have changed the gear. Because of speed of doing business, everything real time we are clearing. That is how we are attracting huge investment. It is India's time. We have lost some advantage in Andhra Pradesh. One is bifurcation. Because of bifurcation, Hyderabad city has gone to Telangana. Never I claimed or bothered, but as a matter of fact, I am very happy. They are also Telugu community. One part of people is enjoying or they are getting benefit out of it. 1924, we had a bad time. Development, everything. Now I have to recoup everything. I have to put it on fast track. Another 10 years, Andhra Pradesh will be on track at 4 major states. I am confident on that.
Because you drove Hyderabad in a way by discovering or pushing ahead with the IT revolution in particular. The whole notion of Cyberabad that Siddharth spoke about. Andhra Pradesh, you seem to be doing very differently. You're doing it very differently. We had your son, Nara Lokesh, with us, and he spoke very interestingly about building a cluster model. That you're creating Visakhapatnam as an IT hub, you're creating logistic centers in other districts. You're in a sense trying to make Andhra Pradesh much more than what you did with Hyderabad. This is an even bigger challenge in a sense. It's like a startup, a green field that you've started in Andhra Pradesh. So is that the vision that you have, that you want to create cluster models so that every district in a way in Andhra Pradesh has something that it can showcase to the world?
Yeah, you are right. Inclusive growth for people and also area. Tirupati, that is one region I want to develop, that is Rayalaseema. Amaravati, this is one region I want to develop, that area. Visakhapatnam. And also every area, every constituency, I am having MSME park. 175 MSME parks. I wanted to promote one family, one entrepreneur. I wanted to go further. One family, one AI, or AI use case they have to prepare, or use AI. That is where we are working. To meet all these things, now we are going to start very soon. AI Living Lab. It is on the model of ISB in Hyderabad. So we want to create that. Now government is going to run on AI, artificial intelligence, very soon. I am telling you, we are in inspiring time. We can do wonders. We started Space City, Drone City, Electronic City, Semiconductor, you name anything, everything we are starting in Andhra Pradesh.
CM sir, I don't know how many people here know the story of how ISB came to Hyderabad and didn't go to Mumbai, and that is also an example of the speed of doing business that you have set in store. I want to ask you a question about regulatory cholesterol. I remember as a student in Osmania University and afterwards, these were things that you would talk about that stage and you have implemented them. Is regulatory cholesterol still holding back India from achieving the true potential, like you said, one family, one entrepreneur, AI entrepreneur, is it still holding back India, sir?
No, we promoted regulation, regulatory authorities, everything. First regulatory commission was set up in Andhra Pradesh, that to electricity. First reform, electricity reform, power sector reform. 2004, I lost power because of that. That is a different issue. But country gained out of it at that time. Our Honorable Minister is here. He is now Renewable Minister, renewable energy, all this thing. What I want to say, reform is a must. When there is a public-private partnership, so many entities are coming. Regulator is a must. Regulation is not a problem. How to regulate a person who is heading, there may be sometimes problems. Ultimately, economy has to move forward, but proper selection of regulatory commissions are important. Then only things will happen.
Can I follow that up with regard to some infrastructure development? And this is with respect to the state. In terms of the international connectivity that Andhra Pradesh has, particularly on the airline front, is there anything that you could tell our audience here as to what they can expect in the future? Because these are some of the pitfalls that you inherited because of the bifurcation of the state, sir.
No, we are very happy. This is the right time. All audience are here. India is fortunate. We are all watching all over the world. Only India is having very strong leadership. I am claiming openly, right time, right leader, right place, that is Narendra Modi as Prime Minister. Stable government, strong government, very impressive growth rate. And all states are competing with each other. Today you are seeing presence of Indians here. Very strong presence. 3 central ministers, chief ministers, 10 states are representing here. No other country is doing this. And also, all other countries, there are some problems I don't want to highlight here, but ultimately, it is India's time. How to develop as a airports. I am going not only airports, logistics hub. We are having 1,000 kilometers sea coast. I want to develop 20 ports. And also in Andhra Pradesh, I want to develop 20 airports, small and big, hub and spoke model. Roads, we are having excellent roads as on now, national highways. Now I am building state highways. If you can build railways also, railway cargo is the biggest and cost effective. If all these things, if you can do, logistics cost will be the lowest in the world. That will be a game changer.
You know, you mentioned, Chandrababu Naidu, the importance of state competition. You've got several chief ministers here. Siddharth spoke about didn't tell the full story of how ISB came from Mumbai, eventually landed up in Hyderabad.
No, not only Mumbai.
And also now how Google, which Karnataka thought was going to come to, Mr. Joshi is there, which many thought would come to Bengaluru, has gone instead to Visakhapatnam, and you're building it as an IT hub with the biggest investment, single investment that Google has made in our part of the world. What is it? Do you believe in this competition? Is it possible to have healthy competition between states? What was the magic touch that you had that you told Google, don't go to Karnataka, come instead to Andhra Pradesh?
Never I said, don't go to some place. That is my nature, not my nature.
But they had a choice.
No.
They chose you over them.
Yeah, that will happen. Earlier, Siddhartha has rightly mentioned, there was a news item in the newspaper. My secretary came morning. Sir, Fortune 500 companies, they want to set up one business school. Then who is leading? McKinsey chief at that time, Rajat Gupta. Then I contacted Rajat Gupta and other leaders. Come to Hyderabad. They told me Hyderabad is not in our agenda. We are going to Bombay, Bangalore and Chennai. We are shortlisted. We will do it. Then I requested them, come for a cup of coffee. That is what I requested them. With great difficulty, they agreed. They came. I have done extra effort. I sent 4 ministers to airport to receive them. I did not do. But I want to compete and I want to impress them. Then they came. I received them with a bouquet, with a
Good
shawl.
coffee.
Shawl? No, not coffee. I invited inside, good breakfast. I served them. Then I gave a good presentation. Then they are all impressed. They went to different places. They had different experiences. Then they telephoned to me, "You are the best. We are coming to Andhra Pradesh." Is it like that is a case study even today in ISB?
Did you do the same with Google as well? Give them a good breakfast?
Definitely. Not only breakfast, I can do further also for them. Because I want employment. My people.
I must tell this audience, and it's a great story that was told to me by the Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis only 2 days ago. Last year at Davos, there was you, there was Revant Reddy ji, and there was Mr. Fadnavis on stage. And you apparently said, look, I'm in Andhra Pradesh. I don't have Mumbai that Maharashtra has. I don't have Hyderabad that Telangana has. I'm in a more difficult position. And apparently Mr. Fadnavis turned around and said, but you have one thing we don't. And the one thing that they don't have and you have is that Andhra has Chandrababu Naidu. So I think that was that's quite a story. So do you believe individuals have to lead? You mentioned Prime Minister Modi. Do you believe individuals have to, in a way, lead this India story, or do you believe institutions are going to lead this story now?
Both. Individuals will build institutions. If you see now, India is having inherent strengths. It is a sleeping giant. I don't want to mention names. I used to pursue all prime ministers or national leaders to go to different countries and promote India. Never they did it. Today, I am proud. My prime minister is well respected all over the world. I'm proud of him. That is where I am telling you, leader makes all the difference. Either Narendra Modi ji or chief ministers, some chief ministers are new, but majority of the chief ministers, even central ministers, they are doing extraordinary work. That is where, if you can go through different countries, different experiences, but India's experience is different. Another 10 years or 20 years, it is India time. If we can manage population management and properly project India, centuries together, India will have an advantage, not years, centuries together.
Chief Minister, you identified the IT-enabled services opportunity decades ago. The early waves were of Telugu graduates going all over America, companies like Baan and all ERP companies based out of Hyderabad. Today we are in the age of AI. As one of the most experienced administrators this country has seen, does AI, according to you, represent an opportunity, or is it a challenge, particularly for the tens of millions of youths who need jobs in this country? It is a big concern. Does AI concern you, or do you see it as an opportunity?
So it is an opportunity, big game changer. We are in inspiring time. With the technology, if we use properly, our growth will be double digit. Wealth will be created, then economic activity you can see next level. One example I am giving you. I am having all my information integrated, either state government or central government, all the information online. And at the same time, real time all files, everything online. Real-time data, I am collecting 45 parameters, either temperature, humidity, rainfall, reservoirs levels, groundwater, everything, even air quality, wind direction, like that. Now by using AI, I can find a solution, right solution, and I can send it to last mile through WhatsApp. Now everybody is working in that direction, 90, 95, 99% accuracy, then results are bound to come. In electricity department, you are going to see different thing. That is what Honorable Prime Minister and also our Honorable Ministers are working. One example I am giving you. I am working with Bill Gates on project. That is Sanjeevani. All health records will be online. And also we are having historical data of patients, my hospital data, Ayushman, Bharat, everything. Then I am going to send clinical test of every individual. Then I will bifurcate vulnerable, border case, and safe. Vulnerable, I am going to test every once in 3 months and give mandate for him what to eat, lifestyle and medicine, and every individual health rating I am going to create. And also AI doctor I am going to give him. AI doctor will guide him what to eat, what not to eat. And also when he is going to get some problem also.
So it won't lead to job losses, which is the big fear at the moment.
No, what I am saying, job losses, we are seeing, economic activity will enhance. More jobs will come. More alternate opportunities will come. Instead of working 14 hours, you can work 10 hours. You can earn money in knowledge economy. 4 hours, you can spend some money on tourism, which will create jobs. Tourism is the biggest industry in future. It is going to create lot of jobs, soft jobs.
I want to leave you with another Chandrababu Naidu story, with his permission, because it was off the record that he told me, but I don't think he'd mind telling this audience. So 2024, before the elections, I was interviewing him. He said something fascinating in the interview which struck me. He said India doesn't need a caste census, it needs a skill census, which I thought was a remarkable idea, that, find out how skilled Indians are. We chatted, and then he won't admit it, but got nostalgic about Hyderabad. So he was sitting in Hyderabad at the time. And I said, sir, you must feel that, a city that you've taken forward is no longer part of Andhra Pradesh. He said, yes. We spoke about politics, and then he said, if I was not a politician, I might have been Google CEO. And I might have done an even better job. And it's the confidence of a chief minister to actually say that with a straight face and genuinely mean that. Because I think somewhere in you, Mr. Naidu, there is this great combination of a politician as well as someone who's committed to entrepreneurship and governance. And I think that's the kind of 21st century leader that India needs. So India's time, as you said, we need more Chandrababu Naidus as well.
No. We are having more leaders, all of us. India is very strong, very powerful, I can say. Repeatedly, it is a team, not one individual. That is how I am watching all over the world. Even earlier, I had a problem. I went to Malaysia. In Malaysia, at that time, 2 crore population. India, 125 crore population. That East Coast Road, 1,000 kilometers, 8 lane. Then I came back and I fought with Vajpayee. Then he told me, where is money? You give me policy, sir, that is enough. That is also BOT, toll road, we can build. That is how we agreed Golden Quadrilateral Road. Nellore to Chennai, first bit, proof of concept.
Absolutely.
It is on record now. These are all decisions in the interest of the nation.
Absolutely. Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garuji, you are clearly not just the Davos man, but you are a builder, amongst the foremost builders of modern India, and we thank you. We wish you good health and all success in all the efforts, not just for Andhra Pradesh alone. As Nara Lokesh Garu said, it is not just double engine Sarkar. When I was interviewing, he said double engine bullet Sarkar that is at work. So wish you all the very, very best, and bahut bahut dhanyawad.
Thank you. Thank you.